9 o'clock at night on Basley Edge, and there's beautiful lights in front of us, recording on the GoPro 5, which is fantastic and brilliant. So I don't need to buy the new upgraded one because it's not much different to this one. Down there's a main road, and as you can, I don't know if you can hear or not because I'm talking, but there's cars going down, up and down, and then in front of us is Edale Cement Works in the distance, which is right there. And then down here is that's a farm over there to the left. There's a big farm there. And then these are all just obviously normal streets through this area with the street lamps. Where we're standing, if I try and show you, I don't know if you can see or not, but down there in front of us is about a 60, I don't know, maybe 60-foot drop. And then to the left hand side down here, down there, that's about another 40-foot drop. And then next to me here is where that glowing thing is, it's someone's train or something. That's about a 20-foot drop. But as you go closer to the edge over here, let me just jump over this. There you go. As you go down this side here, you have to be careful walking around here. That's probably about 50 foot down there, all the way to the bottom. And then if you do fall down, if you're unlucky enough to, then you won't be coming back up. Put it that way. You can see I'm walking around, and I'm following the footpath, which is here. Following this footpath, so that I know where I've gone and where I've been. I'm just following the edge. If you don't go off the edge, you're okay. You can see humans have been here, because everywhere you go there's tissues. All over this edge there's tissues everywhere. Hopefully they're biodegradable ones. And yet there's more edges here and more catastrophic drops straight down. This one's really high down here. This one's going on to I'd say roughly about 80 foot there, straight down there. It's so dark on the GoPro, even with this torch you can't see the bottom, but it's about 80 foot down there. You can just make out the rock face in front of us. Just make it out on the camera. But it's, in the daytime it's a beautiful place, as long as you're careful and watch where you're going. Kev's in his tent snoring his head off because he's obviously tired. It's been a very stressful couple of days. Down below me, underneath this rock face down there, you can see sheep eyes glistening down there. See, there's sheep's eyes glistening at me. They glow up like cat's eyes in the road. Oh, it's a pheasant, just scared the shit out of me. Thanks for that. Yeah, walking around somewhere as remote as this in the dark reminds you of the Hills of Ice. That's what it reminds you of. I know it's not late at night, it's only 9 o'clock. But that's how scary it is up here in the dark. It's worse on Kinder Scout, because Kinder Scout's haunted, and obviously from past experience I know that for a fact. Hearing women scream up there and voices in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock when you're in a storm in the snow, and you can hear someone screaming as clear as night is day. That's when you know it's really scary, which it is on Kinder Scout. I know that from experience. Big rock face down here. I'm guessing this is where they used to do all the climbing over here, because these are some really deep drops. And there's a main road in front of us with traffic lights in the distance, you can see. And whoa, that's a deep drop. And down here as well, there's a good 35-40 foot drop there. I think you'd want to not want to be dropping down there anyway. Look, I'm standing on the edge here. That's about 10 or 15 foot down to that rock. This is pretty dark. You can't see a lot up here. Visibility, even with my torch on, is only a couple of feet in front of you, because there's all although there's not light pollution down there in front of you, although there's light pollution over there, up here if I turn you around without the torch on, you cannot see absolutely nothing. It's just pitch black up here. This is the best time to come up there when it's late at night. There's no one up here apart from you. It's freezing cold, literally freezing cold. In the winter it's less than freezing. It's lovely and peaceful, and all you can hear is the noise of the passing traffic along the main roads over there, which is nice. And all you can hear me is talking rubbish as we go along this footpath on a windy walk. And this is why you'd never really live in the city, because you'd never get to go to places like this. In front of me, the traffic lights have just turned green, although there's no one waiting there to drive down the road, which is nice. Ooh, we're going downhill now, a little bit downhill. I've got my Caterpillar phone in my pocket just in case. I don't think, to be fair with you, if I put my thermal camera on, it will see a lot out here. It does not seem dark enough to see anything. It does not seem warm enough out here to see anything on the thermal camera, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Right, so in front of you can see the lights. So if I put it on the thermal camera in front of the screen, that is what we're seeing down there. You can see the heat off the ground in there, and then the sky in front of us is dark. And as if I turn this round, you will see the heat off the ground, and the sky is pitch black, because although it looks dark on this, the earth gives off heat during the night, which is good. And that's why. Right, so if I do another one, I've put it on white hot now. This is the white hot setting on the cat phone, and you can see on the cat phone, as I move this round up, there is absolutely nothing here whatsoever. Let me just turn this headphone off so you can see. Yeah, that's it. Right, on the cat phone, this is in the white hot setting. You can see in front of us there is absolutely nothing here whatsoever. All you can see is the warmth off the ground and the darkness of the sky. If I turn round, so all you can see for miles. That's all there is up here. So if I put it back onto the normal setting, and we go here and we go in front of us, there you go, there's the white ground and the blackness in the dark colours of the sky where it's cold, and this is on the cat lava setting. Obviously it's going to play up a little because obviously the coldness is in the distance, so if I stand still the camera will put it down a bit, the camera will reset itself, see, and it shows you just how freezing cold it is out here, because there's no warmth or anything whatsoever. I turn my torch back on so I can see. So it is about 2 degrees out here, and there's very, very little warmth or any proper warmth schedule like during the day. You have hot spots. On this, in the dark, you don't. Well, I'm going to start walking back now because I've walked far enough, and I want to be able to trace my steps back to my tent. Oh God, it's so cold out here, I can't even tell you how freezing it is. Really can't. It's not as cold as what it was on Kinder Scout, if I'm being honest. During the winter on Bleakcliff Stones, and we had like 5-6 foot of snow up there. Videos on the YouTube, but that was very, very cold. That was about -8 wind chill, so 2 degrees or 0 degrees at the minute doesn't seem that cold compared to that. God, it's a tough walk up these hills, look. very tough walking up these hills. Very, very tough. You can't see anything in distance at all, apart from the little cat's eyes and the sheep growing up. Oh, obviously not cat's eyes, but sheep eyes. They look like cat's eyes, don't they? Oh, no. As you walk across the edge here in the dark, you'll see just how amazing this place is. In front of us is loads and loads and loads of boulders in front of us. It's hard to see on the camera because of the light. In front of us is massive big boulders for climbing. Big drop down there, 25 foot, which is not that bad really, because in some parts of Kinder Scout it's more like 60 to 80. And this is why people come climbing here. There's a little drop down there, look. It's not too bad. Lots of sheep eyes down there staring at me, thinking, what is this nutter doing out at this time at night? She's got nothing better to do. Oh, there's a little animal in there, and down there's a little reflective tape of someone's tinfoil rubbish. Everything glows up in here. Anything that's not supposed to be there has a big shiny colour to it. There's a big shiny colour to it because it stands out a mile in the light. It doesn't fit in with what's surrounding it.